Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. Wishing you all a very lovely Thanksgiving Eve on this Wednesday. I'm super excited. I have family coming into town for the holiday tonight.
Nice.
My brother and my sister both coming. My brother lives in California, so they're going to drive up from the cities together after he gets into town. And I haven't seen them since my wedding, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen my sister. She lives in the cities a little closer, but my brother anyway.
Brother fresh from engagement, officially engaged.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since, so we're
Nice.
very excited to celebrate with him, and it'll be a great holiday. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I've got my sweatsuit washed. We're all good to go for the expansion, the great expansion that's about to happen.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
Is it a gray sweatsuit by
Is it a
chance?
outfit? Yeah.
The gray our company or gray as in the color?
The color. I don't know why, but I envisioned like a all gray look for that.
Black is slimming, so I wear black. Black's my favorite
The
color.
only people out there that know we're owned by Gray are possibly our shareholders. So if you're a shareholder in Gray TV, thank you.
That joke was for you.
A big old logo on your sweatshirt. I'm sure they'd love it.
They would. I think they would, right?
Great marketing there. Well, hey, coming up today, we're making a viewer recipe, giving you an option for a Thanksgiving dessert idea. It was a lot of fun to put together and super easy to make, too. That's what we love to hear. Super easy.
That's what we're all about is easy. So after that, we have to make our own football picks again before the Packers get to be playing here on Thanksgiving Day against the Lions. That's happening tomorrow. Plus, how many pounds of turkey would it take to put you in an actual food coma? Food experts are sharing their answers. I think I've been close a couple of times, so that's good. That'll be good to find out.
We'll get you a real number here, Hunter.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. And as we get ready for our Thanksgiving gatherings this weekend, those hosts are scrambling to get the homes ready and those meals ready, Carol half included. And if you're a guest like me, there are a few ways you can make sure you're putting your best foot forward this year at those parties. So according to an article on the website Damsel in Dior, here are some tips to make sure you're being a tip-top guest. So as for the do's, do make sure you're always bringing something, you arrive on time and don't cancel, and do wait to eat until everybody else has been served. And then as for the don'ts, don't expect your dishes back right away, don't be on your phone during dinner or have it out, and don't forget to help clean up.
I haven't been to like a big family Thanksgiving in a long time, but I'm pretty sure I don't do any of those things. I eat before everyone else says there's plates. I definitely don't bring something. I definitely should be more etiquette. Thinking more about etiquette.
Etiquette.
What?
Adequate. I mixed the two.
Adequate at etiquette.
Hey, there we go. That's a good. There we go.
Sometimes I feel like if it's just your immediate family, it's
Yes.
okay. They're a little bit more forgiving than maybe the extended family who you haven't seen in a long time. So we all have our phones out too.
Yeah.
I just imagine Hunter sitting in the corner as people are cleaning dishes on his phone, still eating. Just the worst guest.
Asking his mom when she's taking away the plate.
Yeah.
In my black sweatsuit, just all ready to fall asleep.
With the gray logo on it.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, we are all looking forward to our Thanksgiving gatherings. You get to see relatives or friends you haven't seen in a while, but while we look forward to a lot of those conversations, there are a few questions you should avoid asking. Some of these common sense, according to EV Magazine. Here's a list of what not to ask. Have you gained weight?
Yes.
Man. Yikes, that's a hard hitter off the top. What happened to so-and-so? Also kind of offensive. When are you getting married? When are you having kids? When are you going to meet someone? Yikes.
Yeah.
And are you really going to eat all of that?
Oh my gosh.
The answer to the last one is yes.
Always
I am
yes.
going to
If it's
eat
on
all
my
of that.
plate, yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Avoid politics too. Don't talk about politics at the Thanksgiving
What?
table. Come on,
I've never
I
heard
know.
about that.
Don't ever do that. Never ends well.
Never ends well.
That's the truth. Well, if you need some last-minute Thanksgiving items for your meal, too, just know a lot of stores are now closed on Thanksgiving Day. That includes Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Aldi, CVS, and most Walgreens locations will be closed on Thanksgiving for the first time this year. However, some of the 24-hour Walgreens locations will stay open. That is nice. We never really did the Thanksgiving shopping, but that's takes a lot of employees, I'm sure, to handle all those crowds. So nice that some people can spend time with their families, too.
Yes, that's very true. Have you guys ever done the Black Friday shopping thing, going out and doing that early in the morning?
I think I've tried as a kid, but it's not too exciting. I mean, the crowds and everything, the stress of it all.
Just sounds...
I used to work at the Hermantown Walmart about 5 years ago,
right.
and I worked there on Easter Day, and we kept track of how many calls we got that day asking if we were open. It had to have been like 40 to 50 calls. But, good to know for people out there who need the last minute stuff.
I feel like kids are never going to experience Black Friday like we saw when we were kids, though. Like people, crowds, like trampling each other for TVs. It's a good thing, That's probably not happening as much. But maybe more people taking advantage of online deals. I don't know, but I feel like that's not really as prevalent anymore.
Online, and now there are stores that are open on Thanksgiving, aren't there? Thanksgiving night, like you just kind of talked about a little bit. So it's not really even the Black Friday early morning, wake up early, sleep in the tent kind of deal anymore, like you said. So totally different these days.
The old Best Buy days.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, well, Thanksgiving is also a wonderful time to be thankful for what we have, and that includes the newest little ones in our families and our newsroom. So we have a few baby updates to share before the holiday. We can start with my niece, Bridget. My sister Kelly says Bridget is in the 78th percentile in height and head size and 30th percentile in weight. So she is a tall, skinny baby. And as for her dog, Annie has been a super big helper as well.
Aw.
Cute.
Does Bridget like the dog?
I think so, for the most part.
Okay.
Is this baby Avalon here with Kendall and Alex, our coworkers? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, Avalon is turning 3 weeks old today. I can't believe it. And her favorite activity is sleeping and cuddling with Mom and Dad Precious. Aww. She doesn't love sleeping in her crib, but she does love to be held and go for car rides and walks in her stroller. So far, she's been to the lift bridge, Target, Super One, and even the Starbucks drive-thru too.
Oh my
starting her
gosh.
early. I love it, Kendall.
That's so sweet. And definitely last but not least, we have our executive producer's son, Rowan. He's 2.5 months old, also loves snuggling with his mom and dad. He's a very smiley baby. You can see in a couple of those. Look at that big smile right there. Oh my gosh, he's even starting to give a few giggles as well. His big sister, Amelia, is very protective and is always willing to be a big support. So good for those guys.
All right,
Very
first
cute.
Thanksgivings for many. We'll see you after break.
We got the goods. One of my least favorite things is forgetting something in my car and having to walk back out. But fortunately, it's a nice day, and fortunately, we get to go make a recipe. Thanks for watching us on Northern Life.
We need a can opener?
So who does this come to us from?
This pie comes to us from our lovely viewer, Annette. Annette says, my favorite recipe is Kool-Aid pie, so easy. 1 gram cracker pie crust, 1 can sweetened condensed milk, 1 pack Kool-Aid. So I'm gonna see if we either want to do grape flavor or tropical punch flavor.
Let's mix them. Can you mix them?
You're an animal. And then 1 tub of Cool Whip.
Okay.
So let's first, Briggs.
I vote grape.
Grape.
Let's do grape.
But if you guys
How about you open that, and then Hunter, I'm gonna put you on the can opener duty.
now we wait.
Now we need a 24-hour time lapse.
We're just watching a dog watch Bluey for the first time.
Right.
The big unveiling. Here we go. Nobody ate it. That's the good thing.
Should we each make a cut? I'll make the first cut.
Okay. Are we doing normal cuts?
We're doing like bang, bing, bang, boom.
Okay.
Kool-Aid pie, grape Kool-Aid pie.
Tie a neck and round your neck and then do the rest. That's adorable.
Oh, baby. Cheers to the Kool-Aid pie.
Cheers.
There you go.
Okay.
That's really good. Really good.
That's fantastic.
Low calorie.
Well, probably not.
So to Annette,
Thank you, first off.
Thank you for the recipe. 2 thumbs.
10 out of 10.
3
thumbs
thumbs.
up.
3 thumbs.
4 thumbs.
10. So good.
And send us your recipes. Send them on in.
Keep them coming in.
We'd love to try them.
Yep.
So good. Sock on. Clean Plate Club. Thank you, Annette.
ASMR, Northern Life ASMR. Smells really good.
That was soothing. I thought that was very soothing to end the package.
We had to make use of that extra Kool-Aid packet somehow. So Rand's like, make Kool-Aid out of Kool-Aid packets. Make lemons out of lemonade is what I was trying to remember.
Oh, that was good.
Wasn't
The
that?
grape was a good
Yeah.
pick. Grape was a good pick for that
Thank you.
Kool-Aid pie. So big thanks to Annette for sending us that recipe. I mean, altogether, those ingredients I think were like less than $9 or
Yeah.
about $9.
Yeah.
So if you
Good.
need a fast, cheaper option for a good dessert, I mean, that cake went down quickly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it took like 5 minutes or less to actually make it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yep.
beyond the 24 hours it takes in the fridge, I guess. But putting it together, which is my least favorite part always,
Yeah.
is very easy. So.
It had the consistency of Laffy Taffy. Like at first we were like
Yeah.
mixing it and stuff, and it looked like Laffy Taffy, but it tasted phenomenal. Not that Laffy Taffy doesn't taste good, but I thought it was really good.
Here's another thing we learned too in this process. So it was Cool Whip, and it was
Stop saying
Kool-Aid.
Cool Whip.
I don't know
pie
why
crust.
that's continues to happen, but it's fine. It's fine.
And then, but one of the main ingredients that we've learned Hunter truly loves is
yeah.
sweetened condensed milk.
I didn't know that tasted so good. I licked it with like my pinky finger, and my gosh, it's like the sweetest thing on the planet. And it's
That's what
thick.
Hunter's bringing for Thanksgiving, I guess, for the family.
I've got something to contribute, so there we go.
Just a can of sweetened condensed milk with a spoon hanging out in his pajamas.
There you go, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
I made. We had a Friendsgiving this past weekend, and I made a recipe I found on Instagram, which was also super duper easy. So the accounts out there specifically market themselves to people who are just super lazy and don't want to, spend any time making anything, and that's been, a blessing for me.
I'm on
'Cause
board
I seem
with
like
that.
a good chef, but I've put like no effort into it.
Here's the thing too with like cooking a lot of different recipes. I would love to cook more, not just desserts, but other recipes. It requires a lot of ingredients that you need to use right away too.
Yeah,
so,
true.
Especially just for one person, I spend $25 just on one meal, and I go, okay, well, what am I going to do with a whole jar of thyme or a whole jar of this or the second half of this chicken broth?
That happens to me with onions all the time. It's like it only wants a cup of onion, but then you cut up this onion, and then you got onions for days, and I never use onions. I don't know.
I don't make anything, so I've got none of these issues. I gotta start making stuff at some point in time.
Like, what do you have for dinner?
Frozen pizza? No, not really.
yeah.
Not really. I usually, I guess I don't know. Sometimes a sandwich. I'll have like sandwich material in my fridge and throw that together.
That counts. You
Does
make
it count?
I think so.
Okay.
You're prepping, cooking. Yeah.
I'll have another sandwich then.
Chef Hunter. Oh, well, if you ever have a recipe you think we should try, be sure to send us a message on Facebook or Instagram. We'll see you right here after the break.
With an early end to the week here, we're making our usual football picks today and not on Friday. So as for those standings, not much has actually changed at the top, but we have seen Harry pull back with Hunter
Oh, no!
at the top of the leaderboard.
Tied.
Oh my gosh.
I think Hunter went 0 for 2 this past weekend because the
sure did.
Chargers lost and the Vikings lost.
So thanks, guys.
Man.
That was
Yeah,
perfect.
really appreciate it.
I
Harry's
can't
like,
shake
yes.
Harry. Yeah, I want to shake Harry. I can't shake Harry. So dang, that's too bad.
Shake his paw.
Yes.
There you go.
And then Briggs is also going to be gone on Monday and Tuesday, and the Vikings are actually playing Monday Night Football against the Bears, so that's why we're making our picks today as well. And so let's take a look at our picks. Obviously not a lot of
Oh, wow. No
differential.
variation.
No.
We have a lot of belief in the Vikings over the Bears and the Lions taking down the Packers on Turkey Day tomorrow.
I kind of think a lot of people out there would pick this way too, so I don't think we're alone
No.
with these
No.
picks.
I think that's the majority of folks. That's for sure.
Obviously,
So,
Packers fans are probably upset that we didn't pick the Packers,
Yeah,
but I feel like they know that their team isn't what it used to be.
yeah, they suck this year.
The Lions are good.
The Lions are amazing.
Really
are
good.
very
What are
good.
they, like 8-2 as well?
Yeah, it's not so much that the Packers are bad this year. It's more so, like you said, that the Lions are just kicking kind of butt. They're doing great.
8-2
Yeah.
for the
The
first
Packers
time.
are kind of bad.
Yeah, they are kind of bad.
8-2 for the first time?
Yeah, Lions are 8-2 for the first time since the 1960s.
No kidding.
Wow.
How about that?
Dang.
Long time. Yeah.
Oh man, Lions fans in a good spot. Harry and CJ also making sure to get their picks in. Here's how that went this morning. We got CJ a little skeptical, not sure, thinking about it hard.
Thinks
But
it's a trap.
He chose, I believe, the Lions. Yeah, there he goes.
Okay.
Yep. But then he quickly ate the other treat. Then Harry comes in once again, goes for the right.
Oh, yeah.
For the left, his right. Vikings for Harry.
Cute.
So that should separate, or no.
That's the same thing.
They did the same.
Picked the exact same thing. Lions.
sheesh.
So no matter what happens, we're good to go,
Nobody's
right?
moving.
These are smart dogs.
They really are. They're in first. Tied for first.
Aficionados, yeah.
My gosh.
Well, hey, after football and a good Thanksgiving meal comes a nap, and there's actually some science behind it. According to sleep specialists, turkey contains tryptophan. It's an amino acid needed to make serotonin, which regulates our sleep cycle. Experts believe it would take about 8 pounds of turkey meat to lull you into a real food coma, though. That's good news, because 8 pounds, that would be a lot.
It's a lot.
A significant amount of turkey. The U.S. Department of Agriculture recommends serving 1 pound of turkey per person this holiday. Okay.
How big is a normal turkey? If you buy from the store, is it like 10 pounds?
I feel like a lot of people get like 12-ish.
Yeah, like
maybe. I don't know.
Seth's saying 14 pounds. Seth
14?
just made a turkey the other day. Shout out, Seth. You made a turkey the other day?
With Adam Lorch,
Yeah.
yes, that was amazing. I think that was probably about 10 to 12 pounds, I would say.
Probably.
But I definitely could attempt to eat a whole turkey. Like 10 to 12 pounds of turkey meat.
In one day.
I think I could.
Yeah,
maybe
really.
Maybe not. But I mean,
Well-
I don't know. I guess
Leftovers are always good. So the bigger the turkey, the better. You can carry it all the way through the weekend.
that's true.
Yeah, or
And
even the next week.
I guess the bones weigh something too, right? So it's not it's not 12 pounds of pure meat.
Might be
So-
a future Northern Life challenge, having Hunter attempt to take down a whole turkey.
Let's see if Hunter can pass out on the show.
The real coma
to-
might be coming in.
Check our insurance policy. Hey, following tomorrow's holiday, one of Minnesota's vibrant communities is gearing up for one of their biggest celebrations of the year, which is the Hmong New Year. Thousands will gather for the 2-day celebration this weekend at the River Center in St. Paul. And coming up Monday here on Northern Life, our very own Laura Lee is inviting us to her home to share her Hmong heritage and culture, showing us how to make the perfect egg roll, too.
Oh, those
They
are
really
so
were
good.
perfect.
So
Oh,
good.
my gosh.
goodness.
Delicious.
Wish we could have more. We should do a shoot again with her and do the exact same thing.
Oh,
week.
sorry, Laura, it didn't record.
I gotta do it again.
Got her. Hey, more after the break.
Well, we have a couple quick reminders here before we go today for the long kind of break for all of us here. Coming up tomorrow, we sadly won't have a show here on Thanksgiving Day. That's because the Thanksgiving Day Dog Show will be on instead. I'll be watching that. You
Yeah.
gotta love the Dog Show, right?
Good programming.
Oh, definitely, definitely. But we're wishing you all definitely a lovely day filled with food and laughs and family as well. And then coming up on Friday, we'll be doing a special recorded show looking back at some of our favorite blindfolds and memories from our first few months of Northern Life. I can't believe it's been, I think, 3 months or so since we started this show.
Yeah.
How many of these segments that we've done, it's actually hard to pick which ones that we should be airing here on Friday. There's a lot of good segments, which is really, really cool. So cool that we get to kind of relive everything that we've done in the past. It's going to be cool.
Cool to relive some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Others, I'm like, I don't know if I need to see this again.
Flying in the airplane
And
or
we're doing
whatever.
it again,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a blast. I love that one, the motorcycle one. Hopefully
Jeez.
that one doesn't make it. It probably will.
It probably will.
We'll see.
It was pretty funny.
Yes.
Oh, man. Very excited for the Thanksgiving holiday, though. Again, a very happy holiday to all of you. Before we go, though, one little fun viewer video from Susan in North Home, Minnesota. She says she watches our show from her home there and found this turkey knocking at her glass door trying to get in. Don't cook me. Let me in. I need some refuge.
That's perfect.
Have
Happy
a great
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.